with a direct blow. Blow, coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your ass like Hawaii Five-0. Back out with my dreads and my Kango. Forget them, get them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequency studio stereo. Sorry, this is it, but
with a Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins number one.
I got that head nod that make you get your name. I got you all in check. Hey, you know we come through to like the disco jam. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check.
Now, from Estadio Santiago Bernabeu, in the capital city of Spain, welcome to Madrid, and this is EA Sports, continuing coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Washington Commanders and the Miami Dolphins.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. Off we go for the first ever NFL game in Madrid. And he brings this back all the way to midfield.
Over first down 10 at the 50-yard line.
Hold it ready. Ready. Ready, ready.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the
Hold it,
46-yard line.
Check, check.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Get it. Let's go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's got his tight end, and that's a Conquo. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Washington.
It's a really important conversion right there, Mike, because you just don't want to go 3 and out on the road, especially on your opening possession of the game. You want to let your offense get some rhythm, establish and unfold some of the game plan you've set up coming in. They're going to have a fresh set of downs here and now say, okay, can we turn this good start of a drive and finish the drive with some points?
A give up the middle, it's Hubbard. He'll take this down to the 23. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
2. 60 vices, 60 vices. Ready.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Chip Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Third, they need 8.
Tag! 76.
That is pulled in at the 5. To the goal line and in. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Commanders. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
The score, Commanders 7, Dolphins nothing.
Solo 3 puntos, muchachos.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one
Dolphins take over
through the end
first
zone
and 10
for a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Here we go, set. Ready.
To throw is Willis. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible.
Ready?
No separation, contact right at the catch point.
Come on.
Does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Willis. Now a screen set up for H.N. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down, but looks like this one might be coming back.
Get this point.
Here we go, 18, 5 here. 60 Eagles. Ready,
Now Willis. He finds Bell. That's caught. And he'll be out of bounds, but they move it down to the 25-yard line.
That's good.
It's a big play there for Miami. And even 50 yards.
10 at the 25-yard
Here's
line.
1st and 10.
60 Maverick.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Willis.
Johnny Newton. He's in there for the sack. It's his 3rd of the year.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Going right, it's taken in. It'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Throwing, Willis. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply...
Now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. And that is a dunk. It's incomplete. What in the name of Gary Premier is that? They let the kicker try to throw it. It doesn't work out. It's a turnover on down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Terry McLaurin.
19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
The Washington first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
From the pistol, a give to Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Off the zone read, Daniel's going to hang on to it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Commander's first down. The motion man here is McClure. On the give, it's Hubbard. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Got it. Ready?
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Start. Nice.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Has caught. That's Lane. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Dolphins' 28-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
The 6-yard line.
That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense.
And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. His 6th touchdown now for the season. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. The Trader now on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Commanders move out on top, 14-0.
Commanders 14, Dolphins nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
In it to win it.
Street. Come on. Go. Check out.
A first carry here for Devon Achane. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9.
Ready.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Ready.
Here's a run with their tight end. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions.
Throwing is Willis. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another
15-yard pickup there.
down.
Good for a Dolphins first down.
32-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are.
Okay,
it results
ready?
in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Red. Bronco 80. Ready.
Now, faking the give. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for.
Leads to second and 10.
And it'll bring up second down.
Get up.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Achen. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
At the line of scrimmage.
So everything this
No gain
defense
on the
talks
play.
about, Mike,
It's
is
third
creating
and 10.
negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ready, ready. 60 by 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready, ready.
On third down, they'll go with Achen. Forget about it. They're going to lose more yardage there. Good job by the defense, and it's fourth down.
Loss of 2 yards. It's
Zane
fourth down.
Gonzalez on to try the field goal.
Gonzalez on for the field goal.
This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. This one not on target. It is short. It is right. It is no good. And they do not cut into the deficit.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Ready, set. Here we go, set.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second.
On second down, it's Daniel. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up third down.
Sinnott, the man in motion.
19 Tiger. Ready.
Third and short, and it's Daniels. And that is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And that'll set up fourth down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their...
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And he's not going to get there. Big roll of the dice. Trying the fake, but he's stopped short of the first down. And it's a turnover on downs.
I'm sure the coach wishes he could have just called a timeout because from the moment they lined up in that punt formation, the defense was expecting fake. There was nowhere to go. That play was dead from the jump, and that's a big turn of events here in this one.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Here's Willis. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. They need to say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove. And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field, and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The motion man here is McClure. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Trap 60, trap 60. Come on.
Here's Daniel. Oh, no chance there. Over a heavy rush. He goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and 14.
They'll throw with Daniel. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 91 yards. Touchdown, Washington. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
The extra point is up and through. And the Commanders will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Willis now to throw. Moving left. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
To throw, here's Willis. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
At the 29-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Willis now to throw. He's got it at the 7. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown, Dolphins. Zane Gonzalez on for the point after. He's got it. And the Dolphins get back in it. It is 21-7.
Dolphins 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready? Let's go.
Here comes Hubbard on a toss to the right. Room to run at the 40. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone.
Red.
It's a zone read given to Hubbard. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. It was Zach Sealer in on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
Ready?
Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Ready? Cowboy, Cowboy, 65, Chad, 65.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. That's over the middle to the tight end, Sinnott. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Commanders' 1st down.
Let's go. Ready?
Here's Hubbard. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Here we go.
The motion man here is McClure. They'll go play action here with Daniels. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Commanders. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, Malik Washington. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. From his end zone, it's Malik Washington. Get across the 20, marks him at the 22-yard line.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Come on.
They'll start on the ground. It's A-Chan. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Second down and 6 now from the 26.
Ready? Ready?
That is caught out wide on the RPO. 3rd and 6.
No gain on the play. It's
Off the play fake. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Brian Burns. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. And how about that for starting field position here? This one's going to be touchdown on this side of midfield. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First grab of the game for Brown. Good enough for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
On play action, Daniels. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Short one there to Okonkwo. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Spencer Schrader comes on to try the field goal. This one from 39 yards out. Schrader's kick is good. And the Commanders will extend their third quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field. From his end zone, it's Malik Washington. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. No problem there on the extra point, and the Commanders stretch things out even further.
Commanders 38, Dolphins 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! 7!
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted, and now he loses the football. I think the Dolphins are going to be able to hold on, and indeed they will keep possession.
19 tight! 19!
Throwing, Willis on the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Now Willis. Forced out left. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. They can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Go! Panther 60, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Willis to throw. That'll be intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Raider now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Commanders will add one more onto their big lead.
45. Dolphins 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
They're going to run. That's the man from OK State, Ollie Gordon. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. From the 31, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18. Get up.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Inside the 35. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. It's a big play there for Miami. 45 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This is caught 2. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Tolbert, touchdown Miami. His 4th TD grab of the season. Gonzalez now for the point out. He's got it. The Dolphins cut into the lead a little bit.
This makes the score. Commanders 45. Dolphins 14. Bradley Pinion set to kick
Both
off.
teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Hey. 70, 60, 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Now a shot here deep middle. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
On the toss, here's Hubbard. That one never got started. defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Daniels to throw on second down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time
The
takeaway.
pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Malik Willis sacked. A loss of 5 yards. It's second down.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
On the ready.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Ready. Bronco, go.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the second round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first-rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
So, from the 37, here's second down and 9. Off the bootleg, here's Daniels. Check this down, that's Hubbard out of the backfield. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down, and they'll try to convert it on third down.
And it's third down.
Back to 60. Back to 60. Here we go. Set. Viking 18. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
To throw is Daniels. He's got his tight end. That's Simmons. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get 22 yards there. First down, Washington.
Viking.
They'll throw with Daniels. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Get it. 70 line. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let go.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Got his man at the 6. And he will get into the end zone. Terry Laurie. Touchdown, Commanders. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready, ready.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. He's inside the 40, down the sideline to the 20, and he will dive into the end zone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Miami.
St. Gonzalez lining up for the extra point.
Gonzalez tacks on the extra point, and the Dolphins will get just a bit closer.
52, Dolphins 21.
Both teams ready to go once more. as the kick's away. Williams now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Ready. Cougar 19.
There's a handoff to Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. This one downfield for Okonkwo. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
They'll set up the screen to White. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. Back into the hands of Hubbard. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
Here we go.
Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. And he'll get about 5.
The tackle made by Ronnie Johnson. A gain of 5.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Their 48-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Pass caught. That's Lane. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30.
A gain of 22
22
yards.
yards to pick up there. Good for a Commander's first down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up 3rd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
He's got his tight end. That's a Okonkwo. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down, Washington.
Lions. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
Here's Daniel. A dive, but too far out in front of him. Incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have, you are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and now you can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. The motion man here is McClure. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. He'll run with White. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal.
Back to 60. Ready?
Now Daniels. That's hauled in at the 2. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and goal. It's Daniels.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
This has been quite the drive. 3 points, you kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted, but let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Got it. Ready?
A run up the middle with Achan. And the defense signaling safety here. The official says he made it out of the end zone, but not by much. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. 2nd and 11.
Down. Cougar 19. Go.
Now faking the give. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On the carry, it's Achan. And he'll move it out of harm's way. A gain of 3 up to the 4-yard line. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Willis. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have a Dolphins first down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
Ready.
Here we go. One final play. This one complete to Atwell. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game.
What's happening?